Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another video and to another episode of my thoughts slash another news update video, because today we finally have some new news about the Cars Disney Plus series. This was announced alongside a whole bunch of other stuff for their Disney Plus Day event, which is just Disney celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Disney Plus by announcing more reasons for you to go and buy Disney Plus, like this one right here. Yeah. Uh, no, but seriously, we finally have an update on the Cars series, which was officially announced last year to be about Lightning and friends going on a road trip. And today, it's been given a very appropriate title as well as a logo, Cars on the Road. And I gotta say, this is a great looking logo, really fits in line with a bunch of the other Cars series logos. I really like it. There's always I always really like the different Cars logos. There's always something that looks like kind of classy about them, and sort of like a classic like car. I know that's kind of what they're going for, but I always really like the Cars logos, and this is definitely one that I really like. We also have some concept art, which I'll get into in just a minute, as well as confirmation for some of the voice cast. Now, there have been a lot of rumored cast lists out there, and it was pretty widely accepted that for the series, according to these rumored cast lists, Lightning McQueen would be portrayed by Keith Ferguson, who is basically their second voice for Lightning when they can't get Owen Wilson. You know, he's the guy that voices Lightning in the Cars tunes and in a bunch of other places. This was pretty widely accepted that Owen Wilson would not be returning, but today, Disney Plus has confirmed that Owen Wilson will return to voice Lightning in the series, and I'm just so glad that they brought him back. I'm so glad that they were able to. Now, I have nothing against the Keith Ferguson Lightning voice. Honestly, I think he does an exceptional job at Lightning's voice, and I can barely tell the difference between his Lightning and Owen Wilson's Lightning, but there's really something to be said for having the original voice there, and I'm sure most of the rest of the original Cars voice cast will reprise their roles as well. Of course, Larry the Cable Guy will be playing Mater, as he always does. The only other thing that we were given today were 3 pieces of concept art, and all of them kind of look insane, okay? We've had some artwork for this series out for, honestly, over a year now, featuring Lightning, Sally, Sarge, Fillmore, and Mater, who seem like they'll be the main cast of Radiator Springs Cars going on the road trip in this series. And now we have some additional concept art, mainly featuring Lightning and Mater, since, of course, they'll probably be the stars of the series. Something that I think is going to be really great about this Cars series is the fact that the series concept allows them to do basically whatever they want, and it's going to allow for a lot of new characters and returning characters that I'm excited to see, not only as a Cars fan, but also because I can't wait to see what sort of die casts we get out of this. I'm sorry, I'm a Cars review channel. Okay, that's where my mind goes. Our first piece of concept art is absolutely insane. It features Lightning and Mater on some sort of island with giant dinosaur trucks. And I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't really seem like something they would do in Cars if it weren't like a Mater's Tall Tales. Yeah, definitely strange. Then again, this is the series that, featured an entire movie that was a spy thriller for some reason. They're on some sort of island with a volcano in the background. I don't know what road trip route took them to this place. I could see this going down in several different ways. Number one, it's a tall tale or a dream sequence, which I feel like is pretty likely. I definitely see this as like a story Mater tells them while they're bored on their road trip. Or my other idea for this is that you could see like, I don't know, you could see like steam coming out of these guys. Then again, they are vehicles, but I feel like probably what it's going to be is that these dinosaurs are the invention of somebody, some sort of like one-off, one-episode antagonist maybe, built these giant monster truck dinosaurs on this island. I feel like, I don't know, something about this says like Jurassic Park parody to me. Like, this one character they'll have will like have made these giant dinosaur monsters, and Lightning and Mater and friends have to outrun them. I feel like that's probably the most likely option. These aren't like currently alive dinosaurs. These are like guys who were made, right? The second image is another really crazy one and is probably my favorite of the three. I really like this. It's some sort of like tribal car gang. Uh, maybe it's from the same episode as the dinosaurs because it still seems to be like an island location. Maybe these are like deserted island natives or something. You can see these two cars seem to be carrying one with like leaves or feathers on him that seems to be their leader. Um, there are a bunch of other guys. They all have either guns or like flamethrowers on them. And I really like these character designs, and they all just look really funny to me, and I can't wait to see this, like, tribal deserted car gang, or whatever it seems to be. Of course, this could also come from a complete separate episode, but I feel like those two kind of tie together. They somehow end up on, like, some sort of deserted island with, like, these cars who are stuck on it, where this crazy mad scientist is making dinosaur monsters. Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. This is not what I expected to see when they released Cars series concept art, but I'm on board. You know, you have to have some episodes that go kind of crazy, and I'm excited to see them. And you know, you got to remember, at the end of the day, this is the Cars series we're talking about, which oftentimes goes in some crazy directions. Now, Lightning and Mater seem to have actually gotten roped up into this gang of cars here. These two cars in the front look an awful lot like Lightning and Mater, and I can't wait to see what that looks like in the finished product. Mater has one of those flamethrowers attached to him. Lightning looks absolutely insane. Pretty sure it's supposed to be them. Now, we don't see any of the other Radiator Springs cars here. They'll probably, almost definitely be in the show. The other, remember, artwork for it heavily features other characters. And I think the artwork that we've already seen was probably made after this concept art. This is definitely some very, very early development artwork compared to the more polished and finalized artwork that we've had out for over a year now with Sally and Fillmore and Sarge there as well. But, like, the only characters, if you want to get really technical, that Disney themselves have said, yes, are in this show are Lightning and Mater. But again, those other characters will definitely be there as well. Although I'm not sure if they'll be there for, like, the entire series. They're marketing it, it seems, as, like, an adventure between McQueen and Mater. But of course you would market it as that. You know, I don't doubt that those other cars will be there as well. They definitely will be joining them. And the final piece of concept art features Lightning alongside a monster truck. Lightning seems kind of scared. The monster truck seems pretty excited, though. Maybe he's a McQueen fan that's chasing him down. Or maybe he just challenged McQueen to a race. Not too sure about that. Really not much to say. Cool to see a new monster truck in the Cars series, though, and I'm excited to see what they do with him or her. Love to see what their deal is. So yeah, we've got a lot of exciting stuff to look forward to. Of course, the series will come out at some point next year. They haven't been specific about when. For those of you wondering, this of course is the tweet Disney Plus put out, but there was also a 4-minute special exclusively on Disney Plus going over what new Pixar stuff was coming out. It's literally exactly what they said on Twitter. For those of you who don't have Disney Plus, this tweet that I've been showing on screen for the entire video is everything they said, although they had Larry the Cable Guy come in and say it, so yeah. Anyway though, guys, let me know your thoughts on this concept art in the comments. Definitely pretty interested to see what happens. Really excited to see the finished product at some point next year. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.